Good morning, everyone. There. How's the volume? Got that one on off. Hang on one sec. Let's try this again. Come on. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to start this over again. Apologies for lack of video at the moment. Decided to go weird on me. Loading the camera. Start. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, back to what I was doing. Hey, Laura Lynn, Deb, and Lynn. Is the sound okay? My desktop audio is muted and my phone is on silent. The only audio is this mic. Let me just make sure this is off too. Hang on. There we go. How's that? Better? Hi, Katie. Hi, Gladys. Are we good now? Please tell me. Okay, Gladys, is that better? My speaker was up on the laptop just a tiny bit and I didn't realize it. I thought I had it all the way off. But that sounds better to me now. So hopefully it's good for you guys. That sound you hear in the background is the fan that's on because it's stuffy in here this morning. I tried to have the window open, but then my neighbors are doing work and he had a nail gun or something noisy, so... Okay, still echoing, what the heck? Okay, my speaker is completely off. The only thing on is my mic. My phone is on mute. I don't know what else to do. So my sister is coming over in a little bit. She's leaving her house in about 5-10 minutes to take her daughter to college, and then she's continuing on toward my place. I did something to my shoulder, well, actually, one of the upper muscles in my back next to my shoulder blade. I don't know, it was sort of bugging me a little bit. Oh, about a week ago. But it was like a usage soreness. So I got my husband to put some of that muscle rub stuff on it, and it seemed to be fine. But then I was also working on sewing pieces of FPP together, like not actually assembling FPP, so I wasn't doing any trimming for a while. I sewed more of this wolf together, and I sewed the oval block together for the gem quilt. So I think I've been just doing too much trimming lately, because for the last, 3 months, I think, I've been doing either this wolf or the gems. I haven't been doing any other type of quilting. So it's always sew, trim your bulk, pressed. So trim the bulk of the seam allowance pressed. So that's all I can think of is that why. So, I don't know. It's not terrible. Put some ice on it earlier, but I'm going to get my sister to do trimming today, because her shoulder's better now. She's been doing massive physio on it. She has a rotator cuff problem. But it's getting better, so. How's everybody doing today? Plans for the weekend? We have several people coming over for dinner tomorrow night to help us eat a really big ham that my husband got on sale. Hi, Kim. Coffee number 2. So here, I'll show you guys what I'm actually picking out here. This is the middle part of the snout and nose area of the wolf. And I'm doing just like in the middle. No, I'm not going around to the outside because this still has to be sewn to some other piece. So I'm just working on picking out some of the paper in the middle part just to keep it from being so heavy, because with all the paper it gets a little weighty. And eventually I can sew the whole dang thing together and have a quilt top. I have to assemble. Actually, I'm partly done with assembly of the other section of the hang on, what am I doing? The left eye area, that whole chunk. So I have to put the rest of it together to make the entire chunk. Oh no, Katie, I hope everything's good. Hugs my big friend, hug my friend, hug my friend, hug my friend. Oh my dear. There's so many of you that I consider my constant friends, and Katie is one of them. And Laura Lynn, and Gladys, and Kathy, and Kim, and everybody, and Deb, and everybody that comes around and watches my videos all the time, and Lynn. We see each other all the time on everyone else's streams, which is great, because we all have a good chat. So I'm always happy to see you come around mine, because I know everyone's busy and doing things, and you're using your valuable time to watch me blab on, so I do appreciate that. Kim is doing some cleaning, sorting books, and getting rid of some. Good plan. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Katie. Hope everything will be okay. And I hope Nico's okay. Give him a big fat hug. Hugs from me to Nico too, not just you. Other than my son's birthday earlier this month, February has been crap. Bad news all over the place. Okay. I might run a line of stitching across that seam. Once I get all these picked out, I'm going to check the seams for places I might need to just reinforce slightly. Now there's no paper there, I can just run a little quick back and forth on it. It's easier to see without paper in the way, for sure. Did you get all the papers out of your elephant yet, Gladys? Or are you still working on sewing it together? Because you went and off and did something else for your lives lately, those old-fashioned blocks, right? Am I remembering that rightly? I got myself a bowl to put all the paper bits in, so they wouldn't fly around. And yesterday my sister did find the greens we needed for our mom's block. She was texting me photos from the fabric store we went to last time to get the other ones. So I think we have a plan. She's going to bring them with her, and I'm going to start getting them washed this weekend. So today we might do some sewing together. I don't know yet. We'll see what she wants to do when she gets here. Come on. Seven B, open up. There we go. Okay. No. Katie's asking me if work started cranking up yet. My work's always a bit hit and miss. I do have a couple ladies that are, well, okay, what are we at? 8:40, so it is 11:40 in Florida. They're probably already on board the Norwegian Jade right now. It's two of my old hockey mom friends, and they wanted to do a girls trip together. So I booked that for them a while back. Oh, it was kind of last minute, but it was like January or sometime. They're like, we want to go. I'm like, okay, found the spot. There you go. They're fairly seasoned travelers and cruisers, so I'm not worried about them. They just went and did their own thing. They flew, what's today? Friday. They had a picture on Facebook of them outside Vancouver Airport with their luggage. That was Wednesday. The Jade is going out of Miami, I think. I'd have to look at their confirmation to know for sure, but I think it was Miami. They're back one day next week. I'll give them a call, see how it all went. I'm sort of near the seam here. I'm kind of holding the seam down with my fingernail and carefully picking with the tweezers. They're all pretty much okay. There's just the odd spot here and there where I guess it was a little tighter, which is why I'm going to just touch it up a little bit. Itch. Oh, and Katie says, I don't know what a tourism summer is going to be like with all the going on with inflation. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen, right? And the dollar is not great with the exchange and everything, so we shall see. Come on. All the little bitty teeny pieces I'm not super worried about because I'm eventually probably just going to put a little bit of water on them, like spray along the edge. There's, I don't know, if I lift this one up to the camera, you guys may be able to see it. Like all along here. You see all the little bits? I'm not worried about pulling those out. I have a little water sprayer, little spritzer thing. So eventually I'm just going to spritz that down and just sort of carefully pull them out. Oh, Gladys says the paper on the elephant is all off. Oh, thanks, Kate. She says your wolf is going to be beautiful. It should turn out exactly like the mock-up on the pattern because I'm using all of the konas that were called for. I've never done one of her patterns before, so I figured I might as well do it as designed, and then I'll know if I want to do a different one and change it, or do another one and keep it the same, or whatever. I don't know yet. We'll see. Later on, I think the photos that my sister sent me, I'm going to try and save them. And then, because she texted me pictures yesterday when she was at the fabric store. So I'm going to try and save them and back them up onto my laptop, and then maybe I can pop them in as a community post just so you can see them. Because I am going to film later as we're working, and then I'm probably going to finish up that video that I have in progress just to have it done with. Like I said yesterday in my test live, I don't want to blather on and on about making these blocks, because after a while they're all kind of similar, you know? You make them the same way. Katie hasn't even touched her legit kit. No, I know you got a lot going on though. It will be awesome when you do it though. But we all have plans, right? And then everything else changes and something else has priority, and right? It is what it is. Sorry about that. So, way back when I did the organizing video for that gemstone quilt, I think I explained what exactly we were going to be doing, or what we had pretty much firmed up what we were going to be doing, as far as the type of blocks we were making. Because we need 10 for our family, right? For all of us, like my side of the family. My husband's family is way too complicated to do this. I have to have this quilt that's like 20 feet by 20 feet. It would be ridiculous. So we're making 2 round blocks for Mom and Dad. And they were photocopied at 200%. The patterns were photocopied at 200%. And I'm pretty sure the block finish size is 18 inches square, I think. We figured all this out a while back, and I can't remember 100%, but I think it was 18 inches square. And then everything else was photocopied at 150%. And when I showed you the Marquise block, whenever I showed you the Marquise block, I also talked about it on Donna's Live on Monday. I think I put a picture in the community page. I can't remember. I'm not sure. Anyway, the Marquise block was 15.5 tall and 9.5 wide. And the oval I didn't measure, but it's about the same. So the 2 sapphire blocks, one Marquise, one oval, one is for my daughter and one is for my nephew. Those are going to be border in some fashion. And my sister just about has a teardrop block in the sort of pinky purples we chose for Alexandrite, because we just sort of took an executive decision and went, yep, those look good. Because Alexandrite could be one of about 10 different colors. And that's for my niece. And I sewed together all the pieces for a radiant block in amethyst color. That's for my son, because his birthday was 2 weeks ago. And that's not assembled, it's just pieces sitting there. I might do that today, possibly, we'll see. So that's all the borders taken care of. My sister and I both have our birthdays coming up in March. So we are making 2 aquamarine cushion cut blocks. And those will be cornerstones. And we have all of the fabrics for diamond, because my brother-in-law's birthday is in April, and that is going to be a princess cut block, and that's another cornerstone. And my husband's birthday was in December, so my sister found all of the blue topaz colors yesterday that we thought would work. We're actually using the same dark as for our aquamarine, it's just the other 4 turquoise blues are different. Katie's a little bit afraid of it. Oh, Kim found her old high school annuals. Talk about shocking. I haven't looked at mine in years. They're all downstairs. The kids wanted to see them a little while ago. They thought that was pretty hilarious. The next bit I have to assemble pieces for the wolf is the other corner, bottom corner, which is all fur, so it's pretty much all ivory, khaki, and charcoal background. Almost completely. I'm pretty much done with all the other colors, I think. There might be a little bit here and there, but... Deb says she's afraid of legit kits. I wouldn't mind trying one, just because now I know that doing things like this is not that difficult. Mind you, I haven't sewed the ginormous seam yet, but putting everything else together on this pattern has been pretty good. I haven't had too much problem. But they're so expensive, and with the exchange and getting it sent to Canada, there's no way. Not gonna happen. They are lovely, though. Oh, down to the bottom, yay! Ah, come on. Well, that was a nice big piece. The only stitching down here on the very bottom, you guys can see that? I'm not worried about that because that's basting, so I'm just going to let that sit there and I'm not going to pull that out. Oh, sorry, that's the house phone. There's one in this room. It's mainly used for my hubby's customers right now. Okay, there's that one. Again, basting, not gonna worry about it. Let's see. I think I can do these ones in here, and then I'll have to get another piece out of the cupboard. Lynn Vilas, I'm doing FPP, would like to do a legit kit someday. Well, good luck with it, Lynn. I'm sure you would do a great job. Okay, that is going to sit out of the way for right now. I'm going to grab a piece from the cupboard, talk amongst yourselves. Oh. Also helps to get off my behind and move around a little bit. Okay, here we are. Yep, I was right. Here, I'll show you guys. So, you can see this. This is one corner. So all I have to do is assemble the pieces for the other corner that looks just like this. That's all I have left to do. And in progress is the other piece that looks like this for the eye. It's kind of, wait a minute, I got it upside down? Hold on. I think it's upside down. Wait, no, maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember. It might be upside down. Hi, Joe. Okay. I'll just do a couple of these middle pieces because they're all kind of big and mostly go right out to the edge on this one. Come on. There. Okay. Hi again, Alex. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm sorry this video is kind of boring, and I do have to finish it up soon. Because my sister is probably on her way, and I gotta set up a few more things out at the dining room table. So, we'll do this briefly and then shut down. Okay. There. It's amazing how taking out a little bit of paper makes it so much lighter. It does put a lot of weight in there, actually. I didn't even sort of think about it. And then when I picked that piece up, I was just working on it. I was like, whoa! Makes a big difference. There's that one. Right. It's a little bit better. My husband bought a Starbucks flavoring for coffee that it's like creamer but not, it's oat and coconut. It does have some sweetness in it, but it's not as sweet as those international coffee flavors. They have way too much sugar. Even the reduced sugar one's not that great. And this, of course, is lactose free, so. We do have a few family members and friends that do not do anything lactose because it makes them very sick. So, we try to be accommodating. Our daughter is one of them. My sister, another one. So she wants coffee when she gets here. We always have lactose-free milk too, though. We buy it all the time. We started it, and even though it's only my husband and I, we just kind of kept on going, like, whatever. It also lasts for quite a long time, too. Okay. All these little tiny bits around the eye. Finicky! 42A is about an inch square, and 42C is even tinier. It's a triangle that's about half an inch wide on one end. And some of those little pieces that I've been adding to the gem blocks, my sister and I are like, how the heck do you do that at regular size? Like, if you just print those pattern pieces you can print them at 100% or even 50% to make them small, like a pillow or a wall hanging. How you would get one of those little bitty pieces, I don't know. Maybe the block doesn't even show up at that. You just have to have 3 pieces and not 4 or something. I have no idea. We were shocked by that. It's like, how the heck? It's just to make like a tiny little angle correct with the background on some of the blocks. It's like tiny. I would never do anything that small. Drive me bonkers. Okay. Ugh. Now, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but is next weekend is daylight savings, right? In North America, for everywhere that does daylight savings? Which is still a pain in the behind as far as I'm concerned. Buggers the dogs up for a while. I'm pretty sure. My dad said something about that the other day because I went shopping with him. And I'm like, no way. And he's like, yeah, I looked at it on my calendar and it's the 9th. And that's a week Sunday, right? I think. Yeah, today's the 28th. Yeah, that should be right. It seems kind of early to me, though. Whatever, I guess with spring coming and all that. You know? Now, in 2 weeks... Okay, this one is really an odd shape. It's all over my keyboard right now. In 2 weeks, my live is March 14th. Right? Yes. And that is going to be my pre-birthday live. I do not have the foggiest idea what I'm going to work on, but my birthday is several days later on the 19th, which is, hang on, that will be a Tuesday, right? No? Wednesday? We're doing the family birthday. My sister's birthday is the 22nd, and we already have a 60th birthday for a friend that day. So we are doing our family dinner for my sister and I that we do every year all the time at my mom and dad's on Sunday the 16th. So my birthday will be Wednesday then. So stay tuned for that. I'll figure out the project before that time. I don't know. Okay, so let me just finish up this little piece of eye here and this little piece of eyebrow, because that's what I gotta do now, and then I'm gonna call this. I already took a bunch of stuff out to the dining room table, like my sewing machine, because it would be sitting right here, obviously. But I gotta get another extension cord out there, and I gotta take my pressing mat out there, and my little cutting mat. Get it set up before my sister gets here. But she'll have to get herself organized, and of course she'll have to pet the dogs because they'll be all excited that Auntie is here. And every time somebody comes over, they feel that that person is coming to see them. The rest of us are chopped liver. Right, dog owners, you know that. Okay, just a little bit here. And that is going to be that. If I can even get it. There. I don't really want to poke anything in the middle of it and poke a hole in the fabric. I just need a tiny opening to get started with. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Come on. Okay, let's get this out of the way because I gotta get those out there. See. Get that out of the way. Put all those back in the cupboard where they belong for now. That goes in the garbage. One more swallow. Okay, so sorry about this being kind of short and sweet, but I do have to get organized, and I will try to finish up whatever footage I have my sister and I working, and then I'll get that video up for you guys at some point. Maybe over the weekend. We'll see how that goes. Maybe Monday. I don't know. But I will try to put the fabric photos up on my community page just so you guys can see that. And that's it. I think I've showed you, during the course of the video, I have showed you other fabrics, and I think it's kind of comprehensive about what they are. Okay, so that's going to be it for now. Thank you, everybody. appreciate y'all coming in, like usual. And I will see you all around various other live streams. And on my live stream in 2 weeks where I will do something. Don't know. So, thanks a million. Bye for now. Take care, everybody. Happy quilting, happy sewing, happy stitching, whatever. Take care.